everyone. Today I want to talk to you about skincare, and I've had a lot of requests about skincare in the last 3 weeks, and which is funny because I thought I'll get a lot of makeup tutorial requests rather than skincare. But look, it makes sense because skincare should be the basis of any good makeup application. So if your skin is behaving well, your makeup will look amazing. So I have always had, no, not necessarily, I've had good skin, but that actually came after a lot of good care. So my teenage skin was really bad. I've had concrete scarrings everywhere. Well, mostly my forehead, my chin area. It was really dark, so dark that it actually looked like I've had pigmentation problem, but they were actually scars from acne. So how I got rid of them was actually investing in slightly expensive skincare from around the age of 18. I didn't really research on the skincare back then, but it's just I thought I don't want to pay $12 on a Nivea cream or a Garnier cream. I wanted to get something else. So my first skincare that was out of price line range was Clinique, and I still go back to Clinique, and I use one of the Clinique products for my clients when I do makeup. So yes, I do love Clinique still, but today I'm going to talk to you about what I've been using the past few months and what I like going back to. So yeah, maybe you'll pick something up from here that might help you, and that's the point of me doing this video today. Alright, so I'll first start off with cleansing. So every morning and every night I will cleanse, or every morning and after coming back home from work I'll be doing cleansing. So after I'm cleaning makeup off with my micellar water, and I've used a few other types, but I always come back to Garnier, and this is so affordable, so you cannot go wrong with this one. So I take 2 little rounds of circular cotton pads, dab it, saturate it quite a bit, clean all my makeup off. If I need to go back with another, if I've got a thick makeup on, then I'll go back and repeat that process again till I see almost zero makeup on the cotton pad. Then I will move on to my general cleanser. So the one that I've been using onto my 3rd bottle now, because I believe it cleanses makeup really well, cleans makeup really well, and also it doesn't make me feel dry afterwards as such. So this one is from Tarte. So Tarte is mainly a makeup brand, but this is, I've accidentally stumbled upon this one, and I've been loving it. So this one's called Tarte C Deep Dive Makeup Removing Gel Cleanser. So gel cleanser is also useful to get that impurities and makeup off. So it has algae, vitamin C. Vitamin C is also good for brightening. So this, I won't say I've actually tried to notice change in the brightening of my skin, but it does remove makeup and grime and sweat well. So this is quite a good one. I do have other cleansers that I would bounce between, but this is the one that always is on my shelf that I just always go and reach and grab. Okay, so after cleansing, I'll be toning. Now I have to admit, I don't tone every time, and I will only tone when I feel like my skin needs a thorough cleaning and it needs a little bit more of a pick me up, and also before putting makeup on. So the one that I've been using is Pixie. It's almost finished. Pixie Glow Tonic. It has 5% glycolic acid, so it's an exfoliating toner. So I also find that this removes my makeup well. If there was any residue left from my normal steps of cleaning, this does that work as well. So yes, same thing on a cotton pad, saturated. Don't be too rough with it. I found if I'm too rough with it, I get pimples coming out. I'm not sure why, but just softly, just sort of saturate your skin, and yeah, let it dry before you go on to your next step. So serums and oils are quite popular these days. Well, it's been for the last 5-6 years. The serum that I've been using, and this is the one I have to say I learn a lot from my clients. So when I see clients with really good skin, I'll ask them, hey, your skin is so well. And sometimes when I see mums you know, someone who's at my mom's age, got really good skin, I have to ask what the secret is. So one I've noticed, like a family who had really good skin, and they've been saying they've been using Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum for a long time. And so I guess Estee Lauder, the brand's been around for so long, so you can get some classics that stays and that line doesn't end. So I don't know how well it is. I have only recently started to use it, but it does definitely hydrate my skin the morning after. So this one is for night, but you can use it for AM or PM. So this one is before moisturizer. And I've also actually found a little trick I'm about to give you. If I put it on after moisturizer, my skin the next morning after is really baby smooth. I'm not sure how that works, but I've tried. When I was lazy, I'm like, oh, I'll just put it on, and I went and reached for it after I've moisturized, and it worked really well. So under the same one, there's a night cream, the one in the tub. So they've got several night creams in the same line, but the one I thought I would give it a go is this one. It's a gel formula. This looks like that. I have noticed really fine wrinkles just about here, and it has really bugged me, and I've noticed them maybe a year after Bub was born, so that's 2 years ago. So I've noticed it really bugs me. I'm aging, which is fine. I don't mind aging gracefully, but I guess that first signs of aging is quite shocking. So I thought I will invest in an eye cream, and I'll give it a go, and I will come back to you on how I got those wrinkles. It wasn't because of sleepless nights. Maybe some days it was more noticeable if I had less sleep that night, but it wasn't because of sleepless nights. Actually, I'll tell you now. It's because how I used to remove my makeup when I was in a rush. So with Bub, I always felt like I was in a rush. I'm still in a rush, but at least I can... She can play with something for a bit, but back then, like, she was not a baby that I could just lay on bed or lay somewhere or sit her down with toys and she would just be okay for 2 minutes. She's not like that. And so yes, I used to just I used to just get makeup removing wipes and go really hard around my eyes, and my eye makeups are always so strong, so I got those wrinkles from removing my makeup that way. So I have then realized that no, I shouldn't be that abrasive around my eye area, because those skin are so delicate. I mean, I don't mind aging, but if it was because of my wrongdoing, I need to do it properly. So I will tell you how I remove my strong eye makeup soon, because those are special skincare, not everyday kind of ones. So I will tell you soon. And the other serum I've been using is by Endota, I think. Endota is an Australian spa company, and they have their own ranges. The way I found about this spa company is through one of my friends who gave me a voucher to this spa. And to be honest, I haven't been to a spa for about 5 years until the time I used that voucher, end of last year. So yeah, they do a lot of good sales, up to 25 to 30% off. So when that happened, I bought a couple of things. I'm like, hey, this is really good. Really, and each of the items that I'm using is telling me what is meant to be delivering. It's delivering what it's telling me. So I went and purchased, I think, a lot of products from Endota. So I highly recommend the brand. So this one is potent. Does it do brightening? Yes, it does. I wouldn't say brightening, it evens out my skin tone, which is what I aim for, evening out my skin tone with my skincare. With our background, Indian, Bangladeshi, Pakistani, Afghanistan, with our background, we get a lot of pigmentation in our skin, and because we are women, we are subjected to hormonal changes, and that changes our skin tone quite a bit. So that's another reason why you never find a good foundation. And when I give you a tour of what I use for my makeup, you will see that I have 2 of each foundations. That's the investment you have to do if you want to make sure that your makeup is, your color is what you're happy with. Alright, I've got another Endota product. So after serums, I move on to my hydration, so which is my moisturizer. This is Endota Deep Hydration Face Moisturizer. This is awesome, so awesome. This is my third tube. Not that expensive, $56 or so I think, and if you, or maybe it was on special, but it's still a good price. However, it has avocado oil, rosehip oil, vitamin C and E. Really good. So what you have to do, let me see if there's enough for me to squeeze out, because what I get from this this cream is the look that you get when you just had a facial, that glow, without the tackiness and stickiness and all oiliness or anything. It actually smells really fresh. So just like that, you've got to warm it up and pat. Let me see if I can show you how healthy my hand looks. My undone waxed, well, not so waxed hands. So I don't know if it will pick up on the camera, but it gives that really nice glow that it just walked out of the spa. It is awesome. I love it. Smells really good. I just feel like it's a good way. Like I feel a little bit luxurious using this moisturizer, to be honest. Now sunscreen. Now I'm not a big fan of sunscreen because I've never found a good one. And I am getting the result of not using much sunscreen now. I've got these little broken capillaries that comes through certain times of the week or whenever. It's very random, and a facialist told me recently that it's because I don't wear sunscreen. My skin's thinning up where it's protruding, so my cheek areas will start to thin the skin. So yeah, so but I did find a good sunscreen last year, although because I work in the office 5 days a week and I'm hardly in the sun, I feel like I don't need it. But I think there is some radiation coming off your monitors and screens, so maybe it will be a good thing for me to invest my time with. But this one is actually really good. This one is by Mecca Cosmetica. They've got a few kinds of sunscreen, but this one is called the Super Safe SPF 50 plus sunscreen, super screen. So this is a very high range in terms of SPF, so this is really good, and I quite like it because it actually feels like moisturizer. It doesn't feel heavy or thick or anything, so it actually feels quite good. It has a nice fresh smell, and your makeup actually looks really good on top of this. It feels like it's a primer. And after I do my cleansing and maybe one of the serum, moisturizer, eye cream, I would just put a little bit of lip balm. This is actually a Lineage lip mask. The one in their original range. They've got other flavors, but this is the one that I like. It's a lip mask, but I use it as a lip balm. It's so good if you have a little bit of cracked lips or your lips just feel a bit chappy. If you sort of lather your lips with this, the next morning your lips will look amazing, feel amazing. So I do love this, recommend this. It's not expensive at all. I buy this from Sephora. Alright, so I'm now going to come to my specialized cleaning, so when I have heavy makeup. So yes, I would use all those products over there, but my other products I will use is these two here. So this one is Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm, which is pretty much a solid oil cleanser. So it's an oil cleanser, comes in a solid form. So what I do, take a bit, warm it up, and then massage all over my face. It melts away that makeup. And then what I will do, I will just use one of these, any cotton terry sort of cloth. This one is one of my Bubs ones. It came in a pack of like 20. So I use one of these. So then just take all that off without using the water. And I'll repeat that process again to make sure that all of that grime and makeup is off. And then I will use water to fuel that freshness again. And for the stubborn eye makeup and stubborn mascaras, I cannot recommend anything better than this one. It is so good that I've even had to leave samples for one of my brides who really request, can you please, I've got an event early next morning. I really don't want to take, I don't want to have panda eyes the next morning, so can you please help? Can you leave some sample for me? So I have. If it's in my kit, I will. But it's not that expensive. I think it's $32 or something for the full bottle, and they come in smaller ones as well. So I think it's a really good investment for you to have, especially you know that you're coming into wedding season. You'll be doing a lot of eye makeup. You'll be going to different makeup artists, and who knows what each of them will use on your face and eyes. So I think it's good to invest in that good skincare so that you don't feel, I'm gonna take this mask off. So yes, let's I'll tell you how to use this one. So what I do, I pump about 3 squirts onto a cotton pad, and then I press it onto my eye like that for about 20 seconds and then sort of slide it off, and it does slide off. So it's really good. I don't have to repeat this process as well. Like with the balm, I would go second time. This one I won't. This is good. You can probably use it all over your eyes, but this one is called Makeup Forever from the makeup brand Sephora. Sense Eyes waterproof makeup remover. So I will probably stick to just eye area with this one. Alright, now moving on to my exfoliators. It's so important to exfoliate, guys, especially if you're coming to get your makeup done. So do this for about 2 weeks, twice a week. So depending on your skin type, look at the instructions at the back and do it. So the one that I use quite regularly is by Cora Organics. So this one's by Miranda Kerr, the supermodel. This one is a brightening, turmeric brightening and exfoliating mask 2-in-1. So what I do, I will put it on, scrub, feel that. I love the grainy feel, and I leave it on for 10-15 minutes, and then rinse it off. Your skin does have a little bit of glow, not like shiny glow, more like a skin tone glow. So it does have a little bit, it doesn't last that long, but it does, you know, if it has turmeric in it, it should. So let me see if I can pick up any other ingredients in here. I can't unless I go to the detailed ingredient list, but this is good. I like it. But the one that I've been loving recently, because I think I've told a few of my clients and my friends, may have even disclosed it on Instagram, I'm not sure, that I'm getting this open pores on my nose and my cheek areas. I never used to have those pores before. I was only noticing as I was putting foundation on, and it would just make the pores even bigger, and I was thinking, what is going on? I never had this before. And as a result of that, those pores would just get filled in with grimes and oil and give me those blackheads, and I would pick them and get them out, and that would make my pores even bigger. So this was this really crazy cycle, and I was trying a few products, for these sort of ones, anti-aging kind of ones, tightens pores, those sort of products, and I was trying, hoping those pores will become smaller. But what I just accidentally, again, you know how you get buy $200, get free postage, something like that, and then I'm like, okay, I'll throw in this, and it's a miracle. All right, I'm sharing my miracle product. It actually deserves its own time, but this is so good, you will love it. Clinique Blackhead Solution 7-day deep pore cleanse and scrub. So how is it 7 days? I think it tells you to use it for 7 days as a scrub, and twice a week apply a thin layer as a 5-minute mask. So I do this before shower, and the water will just cleanse it all off, because it does dry on quite pasty. So trying to clean it on the sink, it just fun, it just make a big mess. So I do this in the just before taking a shower. Love it. It's so good. It has worked wonders. It does tighten pores. It cleaned out all my blackheads. So you will have no idea. I've been to Bangladesh twice now this year. Picked up all those pollution into my skin, left those blackheads, and I was scared to pick them and make my pores enlarge. So this, I can't tell you, like, it's so good. I'm telling my husband to use them, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I made him use it at least 4 times now. It's really, really good. I only bought this maybe a month ago. I've used it a few times. So good. All right, mask. One mask I love, love, love. So after I do those heavy cleansing, heavy exfoliations, I feel like my skin has been stripped away from its natural oils. It needs more than my normal moisturizer. So what I do, I use this mask, Origins. This is from Mecca Cosmetics. Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. I don't use anything overnight. I feel hot for some reason. So what I do, I would put it on after shower in the evening and leave it on, and then take it off before I go to bed and put my normal moisturizer on. Sometimes I even forget that I have it on. It's just a very, like, your skin just feels drenched with hydration. So it's really good. I really, really recommend this one. Like, if you have dehydrated and dry skin, I'm not sure if it's for all skin type, but please look into it. I haven't had a chance to look. The information should be on the Mecca website. So this is Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. So the other mask I've been using, the sheet masks are very popular now. Has so much of the serum left over. So what I mean by serum is, so they are actually wet sheet mask. I love all of them actually here. So wet sheet mask, so they're drenched in serums, and you put it on, leave it on for 20 minutes or so, and those serums just sink in better than when we just topically apply a couple of pumps of it. So this one is from Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mask. Does it feel dewy? Yes, it does. It does leave your skin dewy, but it's not a long-term thing, I didn't find. So what I would do with this pack, I would keep that serum that actually stays at the bottom of the pack and use it for a couple of days after to see whether, you know, continuous use does help, because there's, I think, about 20 mils of serum packed in this, and you only buy how much the serums to the time, usually 30 mils. So 30 mil, this is like $100 something, and I can't remember this one to be honest, but I'm sure the Tatcha serums are expensive, so you get a lot in this little packet without paying so much. So if there's some leftover down the bottom, use it. The Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mask from Mecca Cosmetics. And the other one is from Endota. I've used this a few times already. I do love it. So this is, I would use either that intensive mask or this, because both works the same. This is more affordable. It will give you a lot of goes with this one. This one is just, I think, comes in a 4-pack box. So why I like this one, this is a high performance lifting mask from Endota New Age range. So this one says it replenishes, sculpts and lifts with this ultra hydrating concentrated cloth mask and serum in one. So it's been pre-soaked with potent anti-aging actives to help minimize the appearance of fine lines and smooth wrinkles. And I was really hoping for pores, but similar things. So skin feels instantly smooth, hydrated and radiant. I did feel all of that. Anti-aging, I'm not so sure. I'm not really sure how to see that unless you use anti-aging products quite religiously for some time. You will know, and you'll get comments from, I'm sure, like I comment my mutual clients, your skin looks so good. So I think that's when you know that the products you've been using are working. Okay. So yeah, my last one here. I have picked it up again using this. It's a vitamin E capsule. This one is for ingesting, but one of my beautiful clients and her family, and like 2 sisters and mom, their skin are gorgeous, so good. that I actually had to ask what you use, and the client, she actually sent me a photo of it, and I bought it that day. So this one is vitamin E capsule. So I'll show you how it comes and how to apply it. I'll tell you. So they're just little capsules. You're meant to be having it with water. So yeah, take one capsule or 1 to 2 times a day with meals, blah blah blah. So this one is a vitamin E. So what I do, I break it, and it gives me this really, really thick oil. I warm it up, go really like pat it. I don't go like that. I would just like try to make it sink, and there's so much left over. I will do my hands with it. And then straight away I would use a moisturizer, because I find just oil on my skin is not good for me, because oil attracts pollution and fine dust, so, and it will sink into the pores that you're trying to avoid getting built up in. So it's like you know, it needs to be repelling those pollution and fine particles. So it needs some moisturizer, something a bit water based. So I will do my pick up a moisturizer, put that on top, and I'll leave it on for about 10 minutes, maybe 5, because it actually for some reason makes me feel hot, warm, all that oil on my face. So then I will just take tissue, facial tissue, just block the excess. And funny reason, I've washed my face a few times today, because I got to pray after washing my face and all during the Ramadan month, and I've been staying at home, so thank God. And so I've noticed that I don't have to go back and put moisturizer on after I wash my face. Usually I would just feel really tight. I need to put some cream on straight away, but after using this, I find that my skin stays hydrated. So yes, thank you to my client. You know who you are. You do. Thank you. I'm going back to this again, and yeah, I really highly recommend this to clients who wants to have good hydration. But if you've got oily skin, then please buy a smaller bottle before you invest. These are not that expensive, to be honest, so do try it. So what I've noticed on the skin was, like on my client's mum's skin, like she had wrinkles, but they're so tight, and even those wrinkles looked so invisible. It just looked like she had, I don't know, like a canvas, like a silky canvas on her face. It looked amazing, and she said that's the only thing that she uses that is different to any normal other skincare. But they are also good. The family is also really good with a lot of natural remedies for taking care of yourself. So yeah, maybe a combination of all that. I'm not sure. But they did tell me try this, so I'm trying this and I'm loving the result of it. I'm not sure whether I'll have beautiful skin in 20 years, but it makes me feel good now. So okay, I hope I didn't talk too fast. This is my first video for you. Please let me know if you like it, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. When I do have it, I will post more videos like this. And I think having those I'm having to work from home and having those Zoom meetings and all, I've become a little bit more confident in front of camera, talking as well. So maybe there will be more coming from me, you know, in this range of media. So not just me showing you what I've been doing on clients, actually showing you how I've been doing it. I hope you found this useful, some part of it. I know many of you asked me for this video, so please let me know if anything from here that you've learned, or something that has worked well on you, something you've tried already and you agree with me. I would love to hear all those comments and any communication from you. So yeah, thank you. Have a blessed